Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with another One Piece review. This is chapter 898. I promise I'll be there, or as it should be called, Ichiji the Great. This chapter, as an Ichiji fan, this chapter was freaking amazing. I love this chapter. I have to rave about Ichiji. Ooh, this chapter overall is a pretty good transitional chapter. I really liked it. It focuses a lot, obviously, on the story progression element because I think Oda is going to end Whole Cake Island in chapter 899 and chapter 900 because I had my predictions on chapter 900 down in my channel. Check it out if you'd like. And basically, I have some predictions that will happen if something big happens in One Piece. It will most likely happen in between the Whole Cake Island arc and the Reverie arc. Say something along the lines of Marco, something along the lines of Green Bull, Vegapunk, stuff like that, basically. So I'm having a feeling that we're going to see some of them cats in chapter 900, so it only makes sense that Whole Cake Island ends before then. That's just my 2 cents. Now, this chapter, first panel, Sanji in the middle between his siblings. Sanji surrounded, barricaded by siblings while he is protecting Luffy, who right now, and this is important, Luffy is unconscious, which means that we will be able to see people like Ichiji shine against the strongest opponents rather than Luffy, as we've seen with Oven. Because Oven was obviously the strongest cat there on the island currently, not on the ships. Because we know the strongest person near the island on the ships in the initial barricade, not the one where Smoothie is. In the initial barricade, the strongest person is obviously Snack. But in the island where the Germa are, the strongest person is Oven, and we get to see other characters shine because of this. Now, later on, we basically get to see, while this entire thing is happening, a little bit more motivation to kill Straw Hat is when Burley basically screams, what happened was Brother Katakuri was defeated by Straw Hat Luffy, and everyone goes wild. Everyone's like, Nani? Wait, what? How? And obviously, for an understandable reason, they are doubtful, they are shook, they are shocked, they are bamboozled. I mean, all those adverbs and some, because the person they looked up to as, let's just say, a godly brother-like figure was defeated by a schmuck pirate that just entered the New World. I mean, couldn't get any worse than that, could it? No. So this happens, and after the scene, we get individual panels with the Vinsmokes that basically tell us that we should reevaluate the way we think of the Vinsmokes in terms of the power levels that we previously held them to before Whole Cake Island. We get a better before this part of Whole Cake Island. We get a better understanding, basically, of where they stand. Now, I will start with Yonji and work my way up to Reiju at the very end. Now, Yonji, we finally get an answer as to why he's called Winch Green Yonji. He is more cybernetic than his brothers. He's basically has cybernetic parts of his body that aren't part of his raid suit. And that makes him stretch his arm. Even his fingers detach. And who knows what other parts of his body turns into machinery. Basically, so he's more cybernetic than the others. In terms of, but we all know that they all have like a exoskeleton that is, made out of armor. But his exoskeleton works on like a cyborgish body because his arm could detach completely and get launched this way and that way. So it's kind of interesting to, like, was he born that way, or was his arm or were his arms removed in order to gain that ability, and cybernetic arms are implanted instead? So who knows? Maybe we'll get an explanation to that as later. Obviously, I'm skipping Sanji for obvious reasons. Niji. Niji. Niji, in terms of speed, displayed speed feats that surpass Sanji. He called Sanji slow. Now, at this point, I think Niji is Sanji level. Niji is Sanji level. Yonji is below, and Reiju is also Sanji level, and Ichiji is stronger. And the reason I'm saying Ichiji is strong... Oh, yeah. Another thing about Niji. Niji, we found out he had a sword. I forgot what its name is. I don't have a pen and paper, so I wasn't able to take notes on this review. But hopefully next review I'll be able to do that. We see that he basically has this combo attack where he pulls out a sword, Niji, while using his ultra speed. Most likely, and I mentioned this, I think that the Germa's manifestation of lightning, manifestation of fire, is hockey based, not technology based, with the exception of Judge, because we've seen Niji use his manifestation of lightning without the raid suit. So in my perspective, though, this is hockey based, not technology based, and so this whole spiel with his suit, his speed ability. Maybe the suit amplifies his lightning, and that makes him faster, or maybe it's just something he could do even without the raid suit, where he is that strong, he is that powerful, he is that fast, but the raid suit just makes him use the sword, basically. So who knows how strong Niji is without his sword, and the same without his suit, but same goes for Ichiji. I think Ichiji is strong enough even without his suit, and his suit just amplifies his power. I think he has fire manifestation within Haki, so his Haki could manifest fire the same way Luffy uses the Red Hawk, the same way Doflamingo uses fire attacks, the same way Katakuri uses fire attacks, basically. And same goes with Niji and the giant Thorgun, basically. So with Ichiji, this is why he's stronger than Sanji. This guy one-shotted Oven. Now, I know there's been a meme going on that Oven is a weak character, but not even Sanji could do that. Not even Sanji could one-shot Oven. And, granted, Oven wasn't knocked out by the end of it, but he was not in any shape for fighting. He wasn't. And this guy was run over by a ship, and he was able to stand up again. This guy's endurance is no joke. He was run over by a ship, and he stood up again. One Valkyrie attack from Ichiji, and that was it. Done. Now, Reiju. When it comes to Reiju, the thing here is Reiju's abilities are broken in and of themselves. Solely the poison ability. If you have no immune, if you're not immune to poison, then you're screwed against him. You are. If you're not Luffy, and even then, because we've seen that Reiju knows about poisons that could even poison Luffy, her abilities are broken. The only person... Well, I wonder what would happen if a Yonko came in against her. I mean, it may be like a sugar type situation where you just attack her from afar and that's how you defeat her. The only person I could see that could possibly tangle with Reiju up close if she doesn't have poison in her, and not potentially, definitely would, is Magellan, obviously. Now, that aside, we get to the end of the chapter where Sanji is basically escaping, and we see Jinbei and Nami in the ship, and Sanji sees the Sunny for the first time ever since he was abandoned in Zunisha. Well, not the first time, because he's been on there before, but he's basically returning for good, basically, and they're going to leave now. So, yeah, that's basically what happens. I think next chapter, we're going to see some strength feats from Snack. We're going to see some strength feats from Smoothie. We're gonna see some Big Mom stuff, and possibly someone's going to die. I think that some of the Vince Smoke might die next chapter, and next chapter is half of the next chapter is probably going to be like, you know, um, basically the Vince Smoke kicking butt, Beige managing to lure Big Mom to the other island, the Liquor Island, or Nuts Island, depending on where they're going. And then the other half is basically going to be devastating defeat followed by an escape. Because I don't see the Vince Smokes defeating the Big Mom Pirates. I don't see Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates defeating the Big Mom Pirates, and I don't see the Fire Tank Pirates defeating the Big Mom Pirates either. They're both like, no. The Big Mom Pirates are just overpowered compared to those three fleets, even together. That is no way to attack a Yonko. No, 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 no. No. Now, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more of my content, you could press on the subscribe button down below. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.